Oh yeah, there's a mask.
Hannah gave me a bell. Put out an APB on you. She seemed convinced you'd gotten yourself into trouble.
What? Oh, him such a worrywart. I just got
That
caught
is
up in
such a
my
worry word.
scrum.
Yes, apparently
In her
the
defense,
furries have
I've
gotten
met your
hold of
boy's
this
rabid
and have
boss.
begun to
They
have
get
fun
hold
with
of
the
everything.
kaiju.
Something blow up.
Yeah.
I mean, it is
Well,
sort
yeah,
of a
hold of
logic.
everything.
It is a logical thing, but you
Long
think they'd
story
stick with
short,
stuff that was
I
more
looted a grenade
size,
launcher, and I think I heard some
Honestly,
logistically workable.
I found those two, and my brain was like, no, we don't need to go any further. It's been
Well, the
done.
first one makes sense.
A
Okay, it's
grenade
those are two creatures of similar size.
I like
The
you.
Yeah,
second one is
yeah.
bizarrely weird in terms of
But you know
what
what?
would you
But
do?
in the process, though, I found out that essentially most people have forgotten that Godzilla is not female, or it is female. Most people think Godzilla,
Yeah, sort of.
especially
I
in the
think yeah.
Stop.
no, especially
You
in the
hand me a
modern movies, a
dangerous
lot of people
prototype
apparently
for
like
this.
seem
I'll entice
confused
them
when you
in,
tell them that
and you do the
Godzilla
Well, I
is
don't.
female.
I think it's supposed to be like the I think it's supposed to be like one of the things that doesn't need anything else to reproduce. I think they've changed it now
Oh yeah, it's not like Gadzuki.
because they
There's
still
not.
call it
There's
him.
not.
But I don't know that does. I don't know that. I mean, does gender apply to a gigantic lizard?
I don't know.
Fucking magic.
He definitely can recreate himself. So
Do you know what my wife did?
what's that?
Remember I told her she gave me that choice between the desk, other than my giggle, the desk and the Godzilla statue.
Yeah.
So of course I had to choose the desk because my desk's broken.
Right.
And that fucker went off and bought the statue anyway.
Ah,
So there's a gigantic Godzilla head on its way to me.
well, that's great.
I'm gonna have to put my that
Yeah,
hat
that's.
on its
I
head.
think that's the newest movie head, right? That's the one it's
Yeah,
based on.
the newest one. Yeah, which is good. I
No, it's good, but
like
what I'd love is a 1999 head. That's the best
they
one.
do one. No, they do one.
That's that size of the 99 one? I didn't think I saw that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, because I saw a review video somebody did where he had one one they did of the old one, and then he had one of the where he showed the older one.
Well, okay, no, there's several older ones. I'm talking about the Millennium version.
I don't know if that's.
I'd have to look. That's the one where he looks really angry.
Have you seen Godzilla Black? Whatever the animated one.
Godzilla Black? I don't
Or
think
Black,
so.
Yeah, what is it? They did an animated Godzilla. That's like
I saw the one that was like Godzilla. It had a weird name. It was like Quantum Line or something like that.
yeah, or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one. That's. I don't.
He liked it, but it's very Gundam.
Who
I'm
liked it?
glad that it is. My son liked it.
Oh.
It's very Gundam. It's very like.
Is that the one where the guy's in the robot with Jaguar?
It's or his they've got ships and stuff like that. I think he basically. My son loves kaiju's. So he got
Yeah.
into this whole like thing. He thinks of Godzilla as being like the ultimate kaiju.
Well, he is, so he's correct there. But
Yeah,
I don't.
so-
The modern version, what they've done with Godzilla recently is not really to my taste. I
like,
did not like
King
Shin
of-
Godzilla at all. A lot of people did. It's
but I
where he's evolving constantly. I don't like it. I don't.
Oh,
I
is
just
that the one where he was like a worm?
like a
in the
worm, and
beginning
at one point he's got
yeah.
googly eyes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't dig that at all. I don't.
But I like the newer ones. I like the American Godzilla they did. And
Oh, I
like
love
King
the
of
American.
Monsters.
No, the only thing I still don't like about the American one is for some reason, and I get that it's probably biologically correct, but they really have thunder thighed him out, and I don't to a proportion that seems ridiculous. Like his legs are just immense, and it's like, okay, I get that in biology you would need that to support the weight,
You know,
but it looks
I-
weird.
Having watched the Matthew Broderick one not that long ago,
Oh well, that's just.
I didn't mind the way they did the legs on that one.
No, I don't. Well, I didn't even mind the redesign. The movie's just terrible, but the redesign idea. I mean, Toho signed off. It's not like the
Did he really?
Godzilla. Yeah. Oh no, they approved
they
it.
kept it.
Yeah, and then later they
called
killed
Zilla
him.
now.
Well, yeah, but in Godzilla Final Wars, Godzilla kills him in like 1 second. He shows up and he's like, "What the fuck?" and he beams him out of existence.
Well,
Yeah.
listen, at the end
But
of the
but I
Godzilla
did not
movie,
mind
when
that
he gets,
redesign. I thought that redesign was okay.
And at King of Monsters at the end, when he fucking
Interesting.
basically melts and eats, was it, what's his name? The three-headed dude.
Oh, Ghidorah. Or Ghidorah.
Ghidorah, yeah.
Yeah, I like Ghidorah better, but they call him Ghidorah.
Yeah, but when he fucking, like, basically rips Ghidorah.
Oh, yeah.
Essentially,
Oh, yeah.
when they make him go full atomic and the city's
Yes.
melting around
Oh,
him,
yeah.
that shit's hilarious.
It's great.
And you know what? I just did it. I called Godzilla a he. Fucking hell, yeah, you're right.
Well, because that's what I'm saying is I think they just
Yeah.
generally avoid that entire thing with Godzilla because he can reproduce. It doesn't matter. But I don't believe they've ever called Godzilla she. So I mean,
They
it does
should.
again. It doesn't matter. It's a fucking giant radioactive lizard. Who cares?
Godzuki.
But I think the way they explained it was just that he can reproduce like seahorses.
Yeah.
You know, he's
Wait, seahorses have sex.
well, yeah. So
Well,
that's the only thing is they don't really explain how it happens.
Well, yeah. Well, no one's ever.
But that he had his son. So son of Godzilla, they're
Yeah.
both he's. So
Really?
yeah. I don't believe that in the majority of the mainstream ones they've ever said she.
Interesting.
But okay, don't forget also this is the creature that got killed in the first movie and immediately came back. So whatever.
Masters. Search the
Yeah.
quartermasters.
Where is the? Oh,
Is
it's
it-
in.
I think
Oh, it's right here. Oh, we're in the search area. This is it.
Oh, okay.
You know, I always just default to he, but I mean, I also think a lot of times they say it, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It's a creature. What are we supposed to be looking for exactly?
Honestly,
Records.
my biggest fault with the first Godzilla, the first reboot Godzilla they did in the U.S. was I thought that the dad was the most was more
Yeah,
interesting
that
than
was
the
where they
son.
messed up. Yeah, they
And
really
should
screwed
have
that up.
kept him. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind. A lot of people
And
are
I
pissed at
haven't-
how little Godzilla there is. I don't mind that at all.
I know, no, because when he shows
Great.
up, he's fantastic. And I
Yeah.
don't, I haven't seen Godzilla vs King Kong yet.
It's good. I'll tell you what the problem with that is. Now, this probably will not. It may not be an issue for your son, and it may not be an issue for you, depending on how much you're into Godzilla. Mechagodzilla is fucking atrocious. It's
Yeah, and the
such
thing
a
is-
terrible design and such a
I
bad
know,
idea.
And here's the thing: is I like the
There's
idea of
the
it being
naughty
just a
little
giant
badger.
metal
Try
Godzilla.
us.
No, I love Mechagodzilla, the classic version.
Yeah, the
I
I
classic
don't
version.
like that one.
Right. We should get back to
I mean,
Disney
it
World.
looks-
I showed my son though a video of that Godzilla,
Sounds
of
like
the
a cage
Mechagodzilla,
fight.
and
Yeah.
honestly, it appeals to him.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah. It
I mean,
appeals to
I
him.
have the recently released Mechagodzilla figure, which is amazing. It's beautiful. I love the original Mechagodzilla. He's great. But the one in the movie, it's Michael Bay stuff. That's the problem.
Yes,
it's like a
it is.
Michael Bay creature, and that's why it's... And they barely even use him to any effect. You know, he shows up just as the tool of the bad guys, barely in the movie, and then...
They essentially need to make it so that Godzilla, it's not just Godzilla and King Kong. They have to have someone bring them together. You know.
Yes. Yeah, because basically, I do like the fact that they basically give each of them a round. And then Godzilla is about to kill King Kong and he lets him live. But the first fight, Godzilla very smartly drowns him. He just starts drowning him because he's like, oh, you have to breathe. And he wraps him up and just drags him into the ocean. And
There you go.
King Kong's fucking drowning because of course he would kill him. You know, and they're punching each other off of goddamn aircraft. Like all the fights are good.
I've told my kids they can watch it. We just haven't gotten to the point yet where we
Yeah.
do watch it.
The neon
The
fight
last-
is
what was the-
great.
What was the last movie we watched, honey? With the kids? We watched Beast War. Yeah, The Rise of the Beast.
Yeah, sure.
Because my son was dying to watch that. So.
Yeah.
And he
And-
wasn't
and
let down. You know?
You have to, and also you just have to bear in mind, and again, this won't matter to your son, may not matter to you. It's more of a King Kong movie than a Godzilla movie.
Oh,
It's
is it?
it's far more of a King Kong film.
Yeah,
Which isn't
I
bad,
heard that
really,
yeah.
but
And especially after a King of the King of Monsters, where they
I
basically
put
like,
together a few
you
more
know,
surprises for them while you were gone. So let's get this shit done. Oh, there it is!
where they kind of go out of their way.
It's the one I need because it's like
To,
electrified. Pick up!
Shit. Where they go out of their way to bring Godzilla back. They realize that he's basically the. But what's weird is that in that movie they go on about how he's like the protector, you know, and then in the next movie they're like, no, he's not. You know.
well, they don't. Yeah, I mean they sort of have their cake
It's not
and
that
eat it
he's-
too.
I'm there.
Yeah, it's
Help
not that
me.
he's the protector. It's more so that he's the most benign of the bunch because he just wants to be left alone.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
balancer of bad stuff. So he's not really good, but he appears when there's too much bad giant monsters, which honestly makes no sense. It's such a silly thing, they might as well just throw it away. But
Well, they were trying to come up with some kind of Michael Bay plot.
yeah, I mean, that's the thing. And then, yeah, Godzilla is classically supposed to fight him, which, again, you know, I wish they would just jettison the logic and just say, oh, there's giant creatures. That's fine. It's just so much easier than trying to conjure this logic to it.
Somebody fucking was killed. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm dead.
What happened?
There's the super duper down there.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah, I
hold on.
think it's the one that's like Juliet or something like that.
Ah.
Is she right? Oh, I can't do anything about her. She'll be free turn off.
That's fucking amazing! Look at you go!
Alright, so what's going on there?
Oh.
Yeah, she's a Juliet. That's who it is.
She's a what?
She's the one that's like, if she hits you, she'll kill you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who ordered the Stone Fox badass for here?
That's the one that Juliet's the one we have to kill.
Ready.
Okay.
Help needed.
Yeah, and she does like an electrical attack. She's an electrical screamer.
That's what I thought I saw an electrical
Yeah.
screamer. Okay. Yeah, I as far as the new movies go, I have to look at some fan edits because I think there's probably a very good fan edit out there that cuts most of the human beings out and makes it more about the monsters, and it'll be a lot better.
Yeah, and the only sad thing is they got rid of the one human being. I actually really enjoyed those movies, which was fucking Navi.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was like, oh, Godzilla. You
Yep.
know?
Oh yeah, that was
31 flavors of ass kicker all at once, huh?
that was not my favorite move that they made, but it's like the Bryan Cranston thing, but delayed.
Yeah, but it's like, I do like the fact that, you know, that's the sequence, like he does it and brings it back, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, and that
He was
sequence is
great.
great.
Yeah, it
I mean,
is.
The whole thing
Yeah.
is just melting, and yeah.
Yeah.
Is she outside? No, she...
I'm trying to figure out how we get to her.
Hell no.
It's not that.
No way.
Is it this?
Oh, she's up there, yeah. So maybe we just walk up and talk to her. Yeah, there's a little thing right on.
Oh yeah, I see her.
I
Yeah.
thought Rab and Bozzy were blowing smoke up my ass, but I take it all back. You, my friend, live up to the hype.
You know it, darling. That
Let's see.
Did she just try to get us killed?
She did. Yeah.
You okay to grab us?
Godzilla.
Oh, we should
Head
call in and
bust.
let
Let's see if they
Tana
made
know
one
she
of
can
the
stop
Millennium one.
hyperventilating into a
What's
paper
that?
bag or whatever
Life
else
size
she does
Godzilla. No,
for
not
fun.
that.
You mean you haven't called her yet?
Sideshow. Here we go.
Unreal. Yeah.
Oh.
We should do that.
You
Hannah,
saw that?
You all
saw
right,
the,
darling?
You saw the
I found
Ghost
your
Rider.
Desi, and she's safe and sound.
Yeah, the Ghost Rider one is interesting. The problem is they've never made the Ghost Rider figure I want.
I love the way they did the fire. The way it's rising.
I like
out of
everything
it.
about that statue except I don't like the half face.
No, I hate that. The half face is an option I'll never use. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't like the motorcycle.
Yeah, I mean,
I want
they
the
should've
Danny
just-
Ketch motorcycle that looks like it's like a techno bike.
You want
I
the-
want that.
yeah.
That bike was the
Yeah.
best
Away
bike.
with the Mystery Apocalypse goodie box? I thought
So,
you were planning
but it's I
on-
mean it's a
whereas,
beautifully
like-
done statue. Don't get me wrong.
Whereas with me, I've always focused on Ghost Rider, and I've always figured his vehicles are kind of secondary.
Well, they did that. They took him and made him. They went back to that because I think they thought people were. I guess it is a '90s bike. It's fine. I get it.
I like the Johnny Blaze bike.
Well, see, that's the thing is they wanted
Things to do, zombies
the
to splatter,
perception,
you know,
as far as I could tell, became
Take care of yourself.
that they wanted to make Ghost Rider into a biker demon, like a biker demon, and that
Yeah,
bike is
yeah.
not a biker demon bike. That's more of a Akira bike
Yes.
type of thing. And so they were like, oh, that's not really a biker then. And they're okay. And fine, I don't care. It doesn't matter. But I would love to have a pure Danny Ketch version of it. You know, because they gave him the spikes, which is the Danny
Yeah.
Ketch thing.
Yeah.
But they gave him a Johnny Blaze bike, and the whole thing is, well, then do Johnny Blaze.
Honestly,
Give him the old,
they should-
leotard and everything, or whatever
They
you call it.
should.
leather
They should
thing.
have done the car.
They've done. I think
Like
they did
the
do a Ronnie
whole
Ray's
car.
version. I
Wouldn't
think they
be
did
awesome if they
that.
did the whole
Well, that's
car?
yeah, that's fine. I'd shit, yeah, that'd be great.
But no, I do like the way that the bike is like rising out of the fire.
No, there's nothing wrong with the thing. It's just that to me, I'm like,
Yeah.
well, if it's not Danny Ketch's bike,
It's
I'm
not
not
your
interested.
version. It's not your version.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all. But I mean, as far as how it's made, the texture on the leather looks great too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
'Cause it's all like this burned. I like that. That's neat. Yeah, my bigger problem is just like I said. I wish they would do one with Danny Ketch's bike.
Yeah.
And
They're slowing down.
one that looks like a sleek one where he's like low on it, riding fast, and there's like a fire trail
Yeah.
behind him, and it's clean. I wouldn't even want much fire. I would want the tires and his
Yeah.
head, but it would be like he's driving, like he's racing to something.
Just leaving a trail.
Yeah, that would be.
You got a double.
Oh, look at that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've attracted the big guy's attention. Try to get the perfect dodge. There it is. So he goes into a stun lock.
Weapons out here.
Yeah, I mean, that's, like I said, beautiful statue. Just makes me wish that they would do a version of that for the full Danny Ketch top to bottom.
Well,
But
you know what? This
it's
rifle
wonderfully
is pretty
done.
worth it.
So
Yeah, but I have noticed they're kind of slowing down. There was a while there where they were doing figures in front of everybody,
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
and that's good. Yeah, yeah. But like, because they're definitely. I think what it is they've got companies like XM doing like this otherworldly shit, and they're like,
Right.
we really need to. We need to, it's a step up our game.
Yeah, that's good.
Behind you.
Did I kill that? Okay, it does.
Don't get up.
Wah! Okay.
Don't get up, hombre.
All right.
So we're going to the yellow, right?
We are going to. Oh wait, hold on. There's side quests. I forgot to switch them. Sorry.
Oh, now that there's the electric screamers all over the place. Okay.
Oh. Well, that's probably the electrified brain then. Hold on. Let me go kill that thing real quick. Let me use my super psycho powers here. Just shred her up. Or him, whatever it is. Yep, dead. Okay.
I love that you can't shoot those guys. It's so annoying.
Can hack them to pieces though.
Yeah, I saw that Ghost Rider and I was really impressed.
Oh, that's a beautiful statue. No doubt about it.
And the thing is, like, it's funny because I don't have many. I literally have like the She-Hulk, the Gladiator Hulk. I have the Gladiator Hulk. You got me.
Yep.
And then that's pretty much. And I have Thor. I have like a cheaper Thor that I got from Sideshow. You know the one that looks like he's flying.
Yeah.
And that one has the one that had I managed to glue the leg back on.
Oh, that's good at least.
It's got a great positioning, and like most of it's really the face is terrible.
Oh,
He's a little cross-eyed. It's the weakest part of that statue. But honestly, Thor's face is like usually so forgettable. You know what I mean? That you're kind of like.
Yeah, it's generally just blonde white guy with beard or without.
Yeah, but it's the position. The position they got him in where he's like about to take off is fantastic.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I've always been really kind of, I don't really know. But like lately, they've been putting someone else. Oh god, that's really good. Like when they did the Tila, what do you call it? From fucking He-Man, the Tila statue they did.
Yep.
That Tila statue. That was the first female action figure I ever had.
Mm.
And like it was a big thing to me because when you're like a little boy and you're kind of like, oh fucking boys are better, right?
So,
It's like it's that kind of silly thing.
What's
and the
your
thing
story?
is that was one of the first female toys I had where I was like, nah, she's fucking cool.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And I saw that statue and I was like, oh, that is really neat. I'm like, nah. I was like, whatever. It's like, don't let your silly sentimentality like get the better of you. You know what I mean?
Sure. Well.
But it did every time I see that statue. I'm like, yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Now, also, I discovered so I was looking at art
Sure.
because like I've been doing my walls, but inevitably I end up looking at pinup art because
Oh, why not?
and I discovered this guy. Now this isn't disgusting like the Godzilla
Denise,
thing.
you should stay a while.
Sure.
Put your feet. Her crew
This is
were
actually
joking
quite.
about
So
hitting
this
the bean
guy,
cups and
he's
pissing me
from
off. You could try around there.
what do you
Bean
call it?
cup?
He's from Brazil.
Thanks.
Tell
He
him to
likes
bring
all
some
his
back.
women to have Brazilian
the shakes.
dimensions, and he's a
Ah,
pinup
okay.
artist.
Now what?
Sure.
But
I
he
just met a
learned
queer hawk
how to
called
do
Luther.
it from
No, you ran into a mess called Luther.
Adam
That
Hughes
boy's on
and Frank
random
Cho.
shuffle.
Oh, well, there
He's
you go.
working his
That's nice.
gaff
Right.
for some bag he
So,
said he stole.
hold on.
Seems to have set him off.
I'm just
Was
gonna
it
send you
worth
really
something?
quick some of the ones
That bag was
he's
stinking.
done.
Ava and Ken were bitching so bad I threw it
His
out.
Ghost in the Shell is really
What?
interesting.
The feck's in it.
I do not want to know.
Let's see.
Couldn't get near it without gagging. I just tossed it down the trash chute.
If he keeps
There you
throwing
go.
his toys out the pram,
sent you a
he's likely
sampling
to
of his
hurt
work.
himself or someone else.
Oh, nothing. I was just saying we
A
were just
little
playing.
stench might be the least worst option.
Whatever.
Say
Hello,
Hello,
Sam.
But if he doesn't calm down, he's going
Like
down
this,
the chute too.
he's kind of like Coop in that respect, where he redraws
You seen that
superheroes.
woman
He
before?
redraws them all as like
Something
these
oddly
big
familiar about her.
Brazilian women.
Whatever you do,
Uh-huh.
don't ask Evie to fetch
And
you
it's
a
so
drink.
great because it's like
Water
you look
and
at the
vodka
art
look
and you're
the
like,
same
wow,
till you
like, that's a big like power girl. So.
Oh, yeah,
it's
like
sort of
a,
His
yeah.
last chance.
But he does them in an Adam Hughes style,
Yeah, I could see
People go
it.
missing from the hotel
you
Yeah.
know.
all the
So
time.
I thought that was pretty funny.
Just leave
Yeah.
and never come back.
And he's like a small-time guy
Sometimes
who
hard to
just
keep track
I
of who's
found his
still here.
gallery on that imprint site
Especially the
that
ones who hide away in the
Thirstastic guy
rooms.
uses.
Mm.
Which I've come to realize is essentially an international art forum for people who want to basically try to make money out of the U.S. but are in other countries.
Well,
That
yeah,
guy's in
because
Brazil.
there's a lot of expense to it, so yeah.
Yeah, so that guy's in Brazil, and
Girls
yeah,
got
with that guy
priorities.
Thirstastic. He's not in Russia anymore. But he's in like the Eastern Bloc,
Okay.
one of the Eastern Bloc countries, you know. So yeah, I just been finding weird people, and it's neat because you end up finding this stuff, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't even know that was out there. You
Well,
know?
there's lots of stuff out there.
Yeah, but like, there's good stuff, and then there's like a lot of trash.
Well,
like,
yes, of course.
Like that's the thing. I did not expect to find a Godzilla picture of that level of like detail and quality.
Sure.
Heads up, maggot
You
kingdom.
know, because
Your
it's
new
something
queen
so kind
approaches.
of weird
Ugh,
and
smells
stupid,
worse
you know.
than Ma's famous
And yet somebody was
trachete.
like, you know, it'd be really cool.
Let me do this.
Yeah, you know, somebody took the time
Huh?
and the effort.
Yeah.
Someone took the time and effort, you know. And it's like, think about that. Think about the things you would sit down and draw. You'd actually spend the time, you know, to produce.
Well, hey, you draw the stuff that you want to see.
Well, there's that.
Yeah. That is a lot of it.
Exactly, but that's my point. That guy wanted to see Godzilla and King Kong getting.
Oh, yeah, they sure did.
Regular
I
disgusting
thought
old
it was funny.
trash.
But yes, that other guy, his name was like Lucas Silva. He does a lot. I mean, a lot of the stuff that he posts is like semi-nude, but he loves pinups. And man, the more I look at his work, I'm like, dude, it's like it looks so much like
Adam
like Adam
Hughes.
Hughes.
Yeah.
like on his imprint site, he has he did a riff on Savage Hulk, like Planet Hulk, but he did it of She-Hulk, so she's got the armor and everything, and I'm like,
Oh,
God,
okay.
that looks fantastic.
Yeah.
So, anyway. Oh, we can't
Well, you
open
know,
that.
people do variations on things. And a lot of times,
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I can try to
back
find stuff to
secured.
print out. You know.
Victory's stench really lingers in your nostrils.
I don't have anything big of yours. The only thing I realized I have of yours is my book cover and the cowboy thing you did of
You do actually, don't you?
for that contest.
cowboy thing I did for the contest. I don't even know what you're
Yeah,
talking
where it's the guy. I got the bag, by the way.
about. Oh, good, okay.
Oh, Jesus.
The cowboy thing I did for a contest.
Yeah, it was like, oh, jeez, I'm running with the bag. It's the Starbucks employee.
Is it the guy holding the picture up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about, yes. That was for a guy who
Where am I supposed
died.
to bring this?
It says return
to
it to
Luther.
Luther, the guy in the hotel.
You can't run with this thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's
you can't.
unfortunate.
Yeah. You can try to outmaneuver them, but you can't run. Oh man, that's annoying. I have a... Whoa! That zombie materialized.
You have trails of people coming after you.
Yeah, and that's because I can't outrun them.
Including a screamer.
I like this thing up.
Oh shit, this is not where I meant to go.
Did I lose the bag? Oh my god, I almost couldn't get over the wall because I was holding the bag.
Excuse me, everybody. Pardon me.
Your favorite maggot.
Oh, they're all running towards me because they left you, but I jumped over the thing right when they got to me. Bye,
So,
folks.
We're bringing this to we're bringing this to Luther. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I'm out of snail space here. Yeah, it's the only thing I have. I realized I was trying to print stuff out. And I was like, Jesus, that's the only big piece I have of yours. So.
Oh, interesting. Well, I can send you something else. I have plenty of stuff. Well, let's talk to this asshole.
Here, take it, boy.
Yeah, the other problem is getting shit printed out.
Well, yes, there is that. Well, but I mean, you can get prints from like a print store or something.
This is Byron.
This is Byron. You guys met?
Not formally.
Byron's a hell of a guy, hey? You know, he's...
Yeah, I mean, he gives me
got your
really...
back.
We have a special relationship, me and
take on
Byron.
anything, you know?
Yeah,
Like, you know,
there's a hole in the back
He's
of
goddamn
Byron.
friend I ever had.
Oh, he gives me the best hand jobs.
Thanks,
I love
That's true.
Byron. And Byron loves me.
It's gonna
Saves
be
you
okay
having to do
now.
the stranger to yourself.
Sometimes he scratches my back.
Grand. That's me all
Hey, fist bump. Oh, that right there.
Hold on, your reward.
Don't trouble yourself.
As
Oh, boy.
promised. With all
The
our
fist
heartfelt
bump right
thanks.
there was the best thing.
Yeah, bring it in, man.
With our heartfelt thanks. What did he give us? Any curiosity?
Composite sledgehammer and plans for a ferocious firing round.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Oh boy,
Track down Tisha.
that's a disturbing end of quest.